Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. Follow us.
After you.
Thanks.
At Liverpool Airport, Georgie is only 20 minutes away from her maiden flight for EasyJet. Her first task is the pre-start checks.
Your damper?
On.
Fuel?
Okay, 4 pumps on and 6 tons.
Check. Radios, radar and transponder?
Are set.
Rudder and aileron trim?
3 and 0.
Take off briefing.
Completed.
I think that's the last of them passengers coming on board now. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you from the flight deck. Captain speaking. Welcome on board. My name's James McBride, and with me on the flight deck this afternoon is First Officer Georgie Hobbs. Very warm welcome on board this EasyJet flight, the 6:03 service to Amsterdam this afternoon. So make yourselves comfortable now. We'll be on our way in just a few minutes.
It's the captain's job to taxi the plane to the runway. But then it's all over to Georgie for the takeoff.
Clear takeoff 26, GG561.
Clear takeoff, this is 601.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Clear to go. You have control.
I have control.
It's Georgie's moment of truth.
Set thrust.
Thrust set.
Check.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive 5.
Gear up. Panic select or in.
Failure select, you have it. Turning 240.
It's coming back. All coming back to me.
Just like coming home, eh?
Yeah.
You say it's the first day, she's doing very well indeed.
Back in the cabin, most of the passengers seem to agree.
I'm not over keen on some women drivers, like, but as long as they fly in the plane all right, that's okay with me.
Fair play to her. Girl power.
But two lads on a stag weekend are not so impressed with having a female pilot.
Is she qualified or is she training? She's qualified and she's in charge. Can they get out here?
She hadn't have told me. I'll have to get more of these now. We'll have to have more, won't we, lad?
Well, I drive a taxi night and they can't drive a car. You know, they did it about going left and right. They can't park in a multi-storey car park. And they fly planes. Not that I'm being sexist, you understand.
He's on, isn't he?
Do you want to send them up it? Well, hopefully I can prove them wrong.
An incoming flight from Geneva has been slightly delayed. That means trouble for a group of passengers on board who need to catch a connecting flight to Edinburgh. Getting them onto it is going to be a tough job for check-in attendant Stephen Elwood.
We'll go and check them in. I'll bring them round to check-in. Right, I'm going to go to departures. I'm going to bring them round myself. I'll explain to them while we're running through that they have to leave the bags if they want to get on the flight. If you want to come through, I'm going to be about 5 minutes or so, OK?
Stephen needs to get the passengers through arrivals and across to departures in time for the Edinburgh flight.
OK, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone got your passports? Yes. All EU? Yeah? OK, we're going to have to run quickly now, please. OK, where's your wife, sir? Is your wife there, yeah? OK, let's come on. Got a rush now. All my blood's running and I'm shaking now. All the adrenaline's pumping. We're going to have to get them on as quick as we can so that so it doesn't go, because it may just turn around and say we've waited too long. That's just my phone. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, let's go back through the machine, mate.
OK, we're going to have to go over to gate number 21. Everyone to gate 21, please. Excuse us, please. OK. And your plane's still sitting there waiting to go back to Geneva. There's your bags, but we'll get those off to you later, OK? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I didn't honestly think that they'd wait. I'm ever surprised that they waited. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you. Don't worry about your bags. We'll get them taken to your house tonight, OK? Right. Hope you have a nice flight. Have a quick pint on board, okay?
At the check-in desk, Katrina faces some difficult questions from a reluctant passenger.
Safe is it safe? Of course it is.
It's a very small one.
It's a Boeing 737, which is a 149-seater.
But this is the airplane who crashed twice, no?
Do what, sorry?
The airplane who crashed twice, no?
No, it hasn't crashed twice.
I'm scared of this airplane.
It's fine, honestly. Honestly, fine.
Because I don't know, I never flew with this EasyJet, so it doesn't seem to me like it's a safe airplane.
It is a safe airplane. I think that's... Because it's a budget airline, she wanted to know whether the captains are properly trained.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
I'm Schiphol, easy 603,
33,000 feet above the English Channel, Georgie is preparing for a difficult landing. The Amsterdam control tower has just warned of strong crosswinds on the runway.
And if we should have to go around for any reason, it's to climb straight ahead 2,000 feet on a straight track at 269 and talk to ATC.
Crosswinds is, it's not dangerous or anything, it's just, a bit more of a challenge. When you actually get over the threshold, then you kick it straight on the runway, also keeping the wings, make sure, turn the wing into wind and basically make sure you stay on the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt sign. Could you please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened?
The landing will also be a tense time for one of the members of the stag party.
It's gone very quiet, hasn't it?
You're right.
He's not a very good flyer at all.
The wind's 040 at 18 knots, so it's half the crosswind component on that, so it's about 9 knots across. Okay.
Yeah.
So what final approach speed did you want?
Well, we'll say 140.
140. Sounds good.
When I come back from Benidorm last year, we had the trainee pilot, and he bounced it down the runway at Liverpool. And it was a bad landing, and that's why we're big.
Yeah, take
down flat 15.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Get down flat 15.
Oh, that's the landing gear.
With the runway in sight and the winds picking up, Georgie is about to face her toughest test.
3500 radio.
Check. Visual.
Get your parachutes out.
Being a good Catholic boy I am, 3 Hail Marys should suffice. Have you found the brakes?
And your brakes, good. I have control.
You have control. That wasn't too bad.
All right.
She was great. She's lovely. I love her.
I'm just glad it stopped.
Okay. Read up. Thanks. You could have used a little bit more
Rudder.
rudder. Yeah. And obviously the ailerons to balance, but all it is practice at it, and crosswind landings aren't easy, are they?
No.
Get out here and face the music. Come on, you coward.
Gentlemen out here would like to compliment you on your landing.
Oh, good. Good. I hope they're going
There she is.
Hello,
Hi.
Georgie.
Show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
You might hear a few bad things on the telly, but I'm a taxi driver, right, and I was only messing.
Good. And did you like the landing?
Yeah, it was better than
You're
last
going to take it
one.
all back?
Yeah.
Good. It's obviously
you
a
taking
man
us
flying
back?
last time. When are you coming back?
Sunday.
Oh, I don't know.
After 3.
I'll try to. Just obviously so you get a good flight again.
We were just a bit worried about your parking.
It's okay. It's
you might be
okay,
putting
the
your makeup
captain...
on.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'll go and put my lipstick on now then.
Look after yourself.
Georgie has answered her critics, but Captain McBride has a little secret to reveal.
We were in the descent, actually, and she said to me, you could land it and they wouldn't know. And I said, Georgie, I couldn't possibly... How could I possibly compromise my professional integrity?
But it was such a beautiful landing that I'm glad I did it myself.
It was a beautiful landing, and she's so glad that I didn't do it. Yeah. Nothing to add to that, ma'am. Yep, you did all right.
Got a pass.
Yes, you passed.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And Georgie is now a fully qualified EasyJet pilot.